Hi, Beth Rosengrant. This is the quadrilateral hierarchy. Our quadrilateral hierarchy is kind of like a family tree for quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral is any shape with four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a quadrilateral is any shape with four sides. But there are different types of quadrilaterals. The first type of quadrilateral that we have is a trapezoid. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral, but it has only one pair of parallel sides. And that's indicated by these little arrows to let you know that those are parallel. There's a second kind of trapezoid, if you go down here, which is called an isosceles trapezoid. An isosceles trapezoid has one set of parallel sides, and the other sides are equal but not parallel. So these are parallel, but these are congruent, equal, but they're not parallel. We'll come up here to the next branch of quadrilaterals. It's a parallelogram. A parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides, as indicated by these arrows. This is a set, this is a set. They are equal. They are parallel. The next one down here that we see from parallelogram is a rhombus. A rhombus is a quadrilateral, is a parallelogram. But the difference that makes the rhombus is that they have four congruent sides. Congruent sides meaning equal. Four congruent sides. We go on this side of the parallelogram and we're introduced to a rectangle. A rectangle is a parallelogram, is a quadrilateral, but the thing that makes a rectangle stick out is he has four, I called it gave it a gender. A rectangle has four right angles. Do you see that? Four right angles, four 90-degree angles. And that is indicated with these little boxes. When you see the little boxes on a shape, that indicates that that is a right angle. So a rectangle is a parallelogram, is a quadrilateral. Now we go down here to the square. A square is a quadrilateral, is a parallelogram, and is a rectangle. But the difference between the square is, we can tell by what we've learned already. These tick marks mean congruent, mean equal. So if you see down here, we have four equal sides and four right angles. That's what makes a square a square. Four of these right angles and four congruent sides, that's a square. And the question is, are all squares rectangles? Because when we were growing up, when we going through elementary school, we learned that a rectangle is different than a square. A rectangle has two long sides and two short sides, and a square has four equal sides. That's what we learned when we were younger. Now we're learning that a square is a rectangle because it has four right angles and four congruent, plus four congruent sides. So yes, a square, or all squares are rectangles and rhombuses. We come to the side here and we have a kite shaped. The kite shaped is a quadrilateral, but this has two adjacent sides and two congruent sides. But they also have reflective symmetry. That's why I have these dots here to show that if you fold it in half or if you show its reflection, it's going to have the same on both sides. These lines here show you that they're equal here. These two sides are equal, these two sides are equal, but they're not equal to each other. So this is your quadrilateral hierarchy. And the fun part about it is you can trace it all the way back. A square is a rectangle is a parallelogram, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral. This is all included. An isosceles trapezoid is a trapezoid and is a quadrilateral. It's kind of cool so you can see it that way.